Lil Scrappy's assistant, the hidden truth about fame expresses an opinion. For some people, fame can seem like a beautiful but unreachable fantasy, while for others, it can be a life-changing experience that brings both admiration and criticism. For the lucky few, the cost of celebrity is steep, since it comes with a lot of pressure, responsibility, and the ongoing anxiety of losing everything. Even while the public typically sees celebrities in the spotlight, it is the unsung heroes working behind the scenes that assist, preserve their public image, manage the pandemonium, and navigate the intricate world of popularity. This article will explore the life of Lil Scrappy, a well-known rapper and reality television personality. We will also hear from his helper, who has worked closely with him. The value of an assistant to a celebrity's success is incalculable, even if their job in the entertainment industry sometimes goes undetected. They are the backbone of a star's everyday operations, often working long hours, managing logistics and connections, and occasionally dealing with personal concerns. Lil Scrappy's helper was essential in keeping his schedule organized, taking care of his needs, and protecting him from the pressures of fame that would otherwise be too much for him to handle. This interview with his secretary uncovers the hidden realities of celebrity, including the expectations, hardships, and emotional toll that come with being a member of the entertainment industry. The assistant reveals the truth about working with a celebrity, showing both the glamorous and the difficult moments that happen behind the scenes. This paints a picture that is very different from the image of fame that the public is so used to seeing. The path to becoming Lil Scrappy's assistant. Before getting into the details of Lil Scrappy's life and profession, it is important to first understand the one-of-a-kind path that his assistant has taken. They, like many others in the entertainment industry, did not join the realm of celebrity management through a conventional route. They had always been interested in the entertainment sector and were fascinated by the way artists lived their lives in the public eye. Eventually, they found themselves working as an assistant in the music industry. They began with a modest role, performing tiny jobs for artists who were just starting out. They did not enter the fast-paced, high-stakes world of celebrity until they received a break working with Lil Scrappy. When they first met Lil Scrappy, they were both excited and nervous. As an assistant, they were expected to juggle both personal and professional requirements. This was a terrifying duty at first, but it got more natural with time. It was not only about managing schedules, coordinating events, and overseeing the everyday needs of a celebrity. It was also about knowing the subtleties of fame and how it could affect a person's mental and emotional well-being. Scrappy was more than just a rapper. He had become a reality TV star, a public figure, and a symbol for many people. His aide was assigned the job of assisting him deal with the challenges of being continually scrutinized. The glamorization of fame, what the public is unaware of. To the outside world, Lil Scrappy's life seemed like a dream. He was a well-known figure in the entertainment industry, thanks to his singing career and his appearances on the popular reality television series Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. He was adored by fans, and tabloids frequently portrayed him as the perfect example of success. However, fame is not always what it appears to be. Lil Scrappy's reality was very different. His aide said that being famous may make a person feel quite alone. Scrappy felt absolutely alone at times, despite the fact that he had legions of fans, a large number of followers on social media, and stardom that seemed to come easily. The assistant notes that, although being surrounded by others, his public character frequently made it difficult for him to build real ties with others. He had few friends since people were more interested in his popularity than in his personality. The assistant remembered many times when Lil Scrappy was upset that people only saw him as a rapper, and did not acknowledge the other parts of his life, such as being a father, a partner, and a person who was trying to find peace in a chaotic world. The way he was perceived as a gruff, no-nonsense person was often at odds with the fact that he was actually a sensitive and contemplative person. This division caused a lot of emotional and mental stress, which his assistant was very aware of because they were there to listen and provide support when the cameras were not rolling. Being a participant in a reality show such as Love and Hip Hop made things much more complicated. Although the show propelled Lil Scrappy to fame, it also brought with it a unique set of challenges. The ongoing need for content, the necessity of creating drama or story arcs, and the complexity of distinguishing between fact and fiction became significant obstacles. Lil Scrappy's assistant remembers that the lines between what was true and what was dramatized for the show were sometimes blurred, which caused the star a lot of worry. One of the most significant realizations occurred when the assistant started to see the impact that celebrity had on Scrappy's personal life. He had to juggle his relationships with his family, friends, and love partners. His desire to enjoy a simple, serene existence was often at odds with public opinion, media scrutiny, and the demands of the entertainment industry. The assistant noticed the strain that popularity had on his relationships, which made it evident that fame had a way of distorting reality. The unseen challenges of being famous. Lil Scrappy had everything that comes with success: a luxurious lifestyle, a prominent platform, and millions of followers. However, his aide has revealed that he was facing serious challenges behind the scenes. One of the largest obstacles that was not immediately obvious was the pressure to preserve a public image. It is not simple to stay relevant and famous in the entertainment industry. Every action is examined, and every word is carefully considered. Lil Scrappy frequently had difficulty coping with the unending demands of his job, as the assistant disclosed. There were times when he would question his decisions, wondering if the sacrifices that came with celebrity were truly worth it. However, the fear of losing everything and becoming irrelevant motivated him to continue. Scrappy found it challenging to strike a balance between personal happiness and career success, and more often than not, it felt like the scales were tipping towards exhaustion. Scrappy's mental health was negatively affected by popularity, but this was another challenge that was frequently overlooked. The assistant added that while the Lil Scrappy was frequently depicted as self-assured and unflappable on television, there were times when he struggled with thoughts of doubt, uncertainty, and despair. The continual media attention, the unending criticism from fans and critics, and the emotional tiredness caused by the pressures of celebrity all contributed to moments of deep thought. When it appeared that everyone else was only concerned in his public character, his helper was frequently the one who helped him deal with his feelings by listening to him. The assistant also talked about how popularity affected Scrappy's physical health. His body suffered as a result of long hours, late-night gigs, and the stress of always being on the move. He often developed bad habits that had a severe effect on his well-being as a result of the pressure to maintain a specific image, whether it was related to his physical appearance or his lifestyle. His assistant was in charge of supporting him with these things, making sure he was eating well, getting rest when he could, and taking time for self-care. The emotional burden of working behind the scenes. The emotional burden that comes with being a celebrity's assistant is not something that is often talked about. Although the assistant's job is to ensure that everything is functioning well, there is an emotional toll that can come from being a continual source of support for someone who is under a lot of pressure. The assistant disclosed that there were numerous nights without sleep, days filled with stress, and times of uncertainty. Although they cared for Lil Scrappy and wanted to help him succeed, they were also affected by the difficulties that come with being famous. Scrappy's public and private life required constant management, which frequently meant that their personal needs were put on hold. There were instances when the assistant had to put their own well-being on the line in order to make sure that Scrappy remained on course. While this kind of altruism can be exhausting, it is a necessary element of the work. On the other hand, seeing the wonderful impact they might have on Scrappy's life also gave them a sense of fulfillment. In the end, the assistant was more than simply an employee. They were a confidant, a sounding board, and a source of emotional support. They had a greater understanding of the subtleties of celebrity than most people, and they were there to help navigate the ups and downs that came with it. Conclusion: the complicated nature of fame. Lil Scrappy's helper gave a frank look at what life is like behind the camera, revealing the intricacies and hidden realities of being famous. The public only sees the glitz, the music, and the drama on television, but there is an entire world that happens behind the scenes that they are unaware of. Being famous is not simply a dazzling lifestyle. It is a weight that puts constant pressure on the mind, body, and spirit. By looking at things from the perspective of Lil Scrappy's assistant, we can gain a better understanding of the emotional, mental, and physical difficulties that come with working in the entertainment industry. Although being famous comes with benefits and recognition, it also requires hard work, sacrifices, and perseverance. It is vital to remember that the superstars we respect are not immune to the trials of life. The individuals behind the scenes play a crucial part in assisting them through their journey. In the end, the assistant's point of view serves as a warning that being famous is not necessarily what it appears to be. Becoming famous is not easy, and every success story has a lot of challenges and hidden facts behind it that deserve to be acknowledged.